Shalom, my friends. Welcome to another Walk in the Word. I mentioned in a couple of live streams back that I got a cooler hat. This is it. Last year, I had this light-colored Panama straw. Nice hat, Stetson, but I don't know, I thought I looked like I should be driving a tractor. So this, I don't know, looks like I should be in Mexico. Anyway, I just think it's a lot cooler looking. There's a breeze. I can actually feel it under the hat on my head slightly, which is pretty good because my Akubra hat, now I'd be sweating big time. It's made out of hair. And in last Thursday's live stream, I was talking about guinea teas. Well, this is a guinea tea. See the strap? When I was preteen, teens, 20s, 30s, and 40s, I could just wear a guinea tee. And, the flower of my youth was there, and I looked good in it. But once I hit my 50s, started getting a bit of a paunch, and, men get older. Remember my dad saying, when men get older, they get breasts. Oh, man. Anyway, 50s, now I'm in my 60s, and I'm just not beautiful enough to wear a guinea tee alone. I have to throw a vest on. It helps, trust me. But this is a guinea tee. I guess, I don't know, Jersey, Northeast. If you look at any of the Rocky movies, yo, Adrian, where's my guinea tee? They're all wearing guinea tees. My grandfather, all my uncles, all my cousins, all my friends, growing up in New Jersey, they all wore guinea tees. So I thought I'd wear one and share it with you today. What time have we got here? Let me get that sun off of me. You gotta be careful with this sunlight, huh? It's 7:15. And in an hour it'll be totally dark. Sun will be setting in about 45 minutes, so that gives me enough time to get a walk in the Word done. Temperature is probably down to about 83 now. An hour ago it was up to 90. So I waited until the sun would be kind of setting. Can you see those gnats above the car there? They're not mosquitoes, they're just gnats. I don't see any around me. They're just over that car. Something satanic about the car, I think. Whatever. No mosquitoes, because they spray everything around here. I don't even know how those gnats are surviving. Anyway, I wanted to talk some more about the Torah. In Thursday's live stream, our live fellowship, I made some points about the Torah that my sister said she never heard anybody make those points, and I thought, It could be that nobody teaches what I teach. Maybe they all teach, law, commandments. You break the law, you get punished. These are his commands. If you don't do what he commands, you're in trouble. I had a friend in Nashville. He used to make fun of the TV evangelists. He used to just, with one word, he would go, fear. And he made a good point. Religions, they preach fear. And if you haven't watched Thursday's live stream, watch it, I said some cool things, but I made some notes here. First of all, King James, English, commandment. No, the Aramaic Hebrew word is mitzvah. And I think the best English interpretation of mitzvah is not commands or commandments. It would be a code of wisdom. Yeah, forget about commandments. Forget about the 10 commandments, which we're going to cover, and think about the 10 codes of wisdom. Wouldn't you like to learn 10 codes of wisdom? These are not the Father's commandments. These are his codes of wisdom. Or as I've always said, Torah means teaching. The plural for teaching, or Torah, the plural would be Torot. Teachings, plural. But the Torah is the Father's loving instructions to his children to teach them how to avoid the snares of the devil. Why? Well, we are in the devil's realm. Satan is the prince of this world. And we're basically in his realm. And I pointed out Thursday night, the Father says, do not lie. That's, which one is that? Where is it? Oh, good grief, it's number 9. Do not lie. And, I pointed out, the Father's not saying, I don't want you lying. It makes me angry when you lie. If you lie, I catch you lying, I'm going to punish you. No. It's not his command. It's his loving instruction. He's telling us not to lie. Why? What did Yeshua say to the Pharisees? He said, Hi. What a beautiful boy. What did Yeshua say? He says, your father is the devil, Satan. How do I know your father is Satan? Because you lie. And he is the father of lies. So Yeshua made a point of saying that people who lie are the children of Satan. Have you ever lied? Yeah, you know, I have too, but I'm not a liar. And honestly, if I had to remember the last time I lied, I don't know. I don't know how far back I'd have to go, because these days I don't care enough to lie. When I was younger, you know, I might tell a little white lie, you know, to spare somebody's feelings or something like that. I've known some liars, you know, people that they just lie, you know, about everything. But you know, I've never been like that. Too much pride. But you know, what's wrong with lying? The real problem with it is that if you lie, really lie about something, you are joining forces with Hashatan. You're joining hands. You're holding hands with the devil. You're certainly parting ways with Elohim, because our Father, Abba Father Yahweh, is not a liar. And if we lie, then we're imitating Hashatan, the father of lies. We're joining forces with him. And that I should have got a shot of that nice looking Harley. Orange. You can hear it. First of all, what got us to lie in the first place? Satan, demons, demons telling us, oh, you better not. Gee whiz. You better not say that. You better, you know, lie to them. It'll be better if you lie. So the demons convince us to tell a lie. And, you know, we didn't start our day by praying or making Elohim number one. So we wind up agreeing and we tell a lie. Then you've made an agreement with Hashatan. You've made an agreement with the devil, you know, to maintain this lie. Now what? You have to remember. I think it was Ben Franklin who said, never tell a lie, that way you won't have to remember anything. Good point. Well, once you lie, you've got a maintenance program going on. But the main thing is, you joined forces with the devil. Abba's first mitzvah, his first code of wisdom, is that you will have no other gods before me. You will not worship anyone or anything but Abba Father Yahweh. It's a code of wisdom. If you worship anything other than him, you're going to fall into untold darkness. And, you know, who owns that realm? Hashatan. So again, you're joining forces with the devil. You're leaving Elohim's realm of light and entering Satan's realm of darkness, which creates all kinds of problems. Yeah. A couple of friends coming out for a walk or a drive. Anyway. Yahweh's Code of Wisdom number 2. Don't make graven images and worship them. Same thing. You know, people would worship things, gods other than Yahweh. Then they would make little dolls of them, you know. Or I could worship my truck, my 54 Chevy pickup, and I could make a 54 Chevy model, an image of my truck. This is entering the realm of worshiping my truck. Yeah, people like to rationalize these things. Oh, look, I'm by those gnats. They seem to be around this satanic car. Let's get away from that. People like to rationalize, well, you know, I'm not worshiping it. I don't bow down to it. I don't think of it that way. You know, shut up, man. You know, you can rationalize all you want. And all you're doing is justifying the fact that you want to be your own God. Back to the Code of Wisdom number 1, don't do that. Next thing, Code of Wisdom number 2, don't make any graven images. Start like sculpting a head of yourself. Number 3, do not bring the name of Yahweh your Elohim to nothing. Do not bring the nature and the character of Abba Father Yahweh to nothing. Make it meaningless by never mentioning it. Why? What did Yeshua teach us? How should we pray, Adon? Our Father who art in the Shamayim, hallowed be thy name, thy nature, thy character, and your name, Yahweh. Hallowed be your name. It's the name above all names. The name that he gave his son, Yeshua. Yeshua in John chapter 17, he makes it a point to tell the Father, I did, you know, as you told me to do, I came here and I revealed your name to those you gave me. He's still revealing the Father's name to those that the Father is giving him today. But if you, oh man, bring his name to nothing. They brought his name to nothing, I don't know, 3,000 years ago. And, you know, they make it all kind, again, rationalize. Well, nobody knows how to pronounce it. You know, shut up. You're rationalizing and, you know, making things, you know, the way you want them to be because, you know, you want to be your own God. It keeps coming back to that. But who wants to erase the Father's name more than anybody else? Satan. Code of Wisdom number 4, remember the Sabbath to make it Kodesh, make it dedicated to Abba Father Yahweh. And I made a very important point in Thursday's live stream that the original language makes it very clear that you don't do any work within reason. As Yeshua pointed out, he says, look, if your sheep is in the ditch, you get the sheep out of the ditch, They cursed Yeshua for working on the Sabbath. They didn't understand because they turned it into works, their own personal works. I haven't done any work today. That makes me eligible for heaven. I'm going to heaven because I performed the Torah. You didn't perform nothing. Number 5, honor your father and your mother. Satan hates family. So, you don't honor your father and your mother as a child or as an adult? It's going to bring a character of darkness into your nature that will lead you into a greater and greater attraction to Satan than before. Number 6, do not murder. A lot of them say don't kill, no. Do not murder. I mean, murder is extreme violence. Boy, I can't imagine more demonic attachments and strongholds from anything that could possibly measure up to murder. Don't commit adultery. These things are acts. They're kind of like signing documents that say, I'm in agreement with Satan. And they open doors for Satan to come in. If you lie about a particular thing, that doesn't bring particular problems in. It just opens a door for Satan and his demons to come in, and they can create any kind of problems they want. Anything. Same with any of these. Do not commit adultery. Well, that goes back to number 1, no other gods before Yahweh, because if you're doing that, then you're being adulterous to him. Do not steal. If you steal something, boy, does that bring on demonic attachments. I mean, you stole that. I always think of Smeagol in Lord of the Ring. They stole it from us. Stealing puts you in a mindset of constant worry, guilt. It's crazy. But every one of these things, do not bear false witness, don't lie, we covered that. And finally, don't covet, other people's houses, their wives, their husbands, their servants, their children, their cars, their possessions. That again is a strong demonic attachment. Demons are, cooking it up in your heart. Ooh, look at the car he's got, you don't have that. And it just builds, all of these things build alliances in the realm of Satan rather than in the realm of Elohim. And that's the problem. Let's see, where are we at with time here? Hi, how you doing?
Okay, how are you?
Enjoying your walk?
Yeah, I'd be happy if it was a little cooler, but not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. It's 20 to 8. What time did I start? Yeah, I guess probably done about 25 minutes. Anyway, that's our walk in the Word. I hope this helps to understand, the Torah. It's not the law. It's not his commandments. It's the Father's loving instructions to his children, showing them and teaching them how to not join hands with Satan through his trickery of getting you to join hands with him. It's not his commandments. These are codes of wisdom. Wisdom, again, of how to recognize the trickery of the devil, how to avoid the trickery of the devil who gets you to join him in wickedness. Wickedness is going your way instead of the way. That's our walk in the Word, my friends. Keep your wicks trimmed. Keep your lamps burning bright. Shalom, Chavarim.